welcome back to another episode of Jamaica Is A Series. Today's video is gonna be me doing Sunday dinner, which is gonna be brown stew, chicken, and black-eye rice and peas. I already cut my chicken up, so I'm now gonna wash it. I use lime to wash my chicken or vinegar. So I'm gonna go over to the sink and wash the chicken. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Chicken is washed, so now I'm gonna be seasoning the chicken. I'm gonna show you guys what I use to season my chicken. So sweet pepper that I'm gonna cut up on the chicken, tomatoes that I'm also gonna be using, garlic for the chicken and also the peas, thyme for the chicken, and salt, sea salt, all purpose, garlic powder, and my Old Bay seasoning. So I'm going to use all these to season the chicken. Okay, I'm going to be starting. Also guys, I have carrots that I'm going to put in my brown stew chicken. But before you put the carrot in, you have to wash and scrape it. Okay, then you cut it up how you want it and put it in the chicken while it's actually cooking. Guys, you also need browning right here to put on the chicken so that it will be brown and pretty the way you want it. Also, you have to use an onion for all the seasoning of your meat. An onion must be used. Another thing that I have to tell you guys, if you don't have browning and you have dark sugar, you can put dark sugar in the oil when it's hot and use it to brown the chicken also. Okay. Cutting up the sweet pepper. You can use any color sweet pepper, red, green, yellow, orange, any color, because they're flavorful. Next, I'm gonna be using my garlic. So you know the garlic, you have to peel it off, you know. Guys, I'm gonna have to put this knife down because I think it's a bit too big for my hands while I'm cutting up the seasoning for the chicken. Normally I use this one to cut the chicken, you know, but I'm gonna use this one to cut up the seasoning. So here I go, peeling my onion. Gosh, people, this one is sharp. Now I'm gonna do garlic, like 4 pegs of garlic, but I'm gonna cut them up though. Unlike the black-eyed peas that I'm gonna be cooking, I'll just squish the garlic and throw it in the water. But with seasoning of chicken, I normally like to do this.
Yeah, you dice it.
Yeah, I dice it up, you know. Another garlic cutting up. I love garlic. Love the smell of it, and I love. Now this is my tomato, so I'm gonna, you know, slice it in 2 halves and then just, you know, cut it up. Not too big, not too small. And as I said, I'll be putting carrots in. So I'm gonna wash the carrots and strip them and cut them up.
She had already washed.
I'm gonna wash them again. So guys, I shaved the skin off the carrots. Now I'm gonna wash the carrots so I can cut them up and put them aside for the chicken when I'm ready.
Goodness, people. Would you guesstimate that's around 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons or a tablespoon?
No, I wouldn't say a tablespoon. I would say a teaspoon.
No, sir, that look better than a teaspoon.
Or 2.
Look at the measuring spoon them and then you can tell me which one.
Not this one. Maybe 2 of these.
So 2 teaspoons.
Yeah. 2.
Good.
The same for the garlic powder as well. I'm putting the same amount that I put with this. So it's like 2,
Teaspoons.
teaspoons. My whole bay. I am actually going to be using the spoon definitely for this one because I don't want too much of it to be thrown out. So this is 1 and 2. Just to show you again, guys, this is a very good seasoning to use. The Old Bay, I've heard good things about it, and it can be used for your seafood, for poultry, for salads, for meats, just about anything. Now I'm going to be putting my sea salt. I do not measure my sea salt because sea salt, it's not like the regular salt. It doesn't make your food too salty. But this is a tablespoon, and I'm gonna put like an half of tablespoon. Yes, guys. Now I'm gonna sprinkle it all over. Yes. Okay, now it's time for the browning. Let me fix my sleeve, people, because I'm gonna have to get into it. Make sure you wash your hands properly so that they are clean when you're gonna be throwing your browning. We don't measure the browning. We just, throw it on the meat.
Yeah, but you gotta give the people my guesstimation.
For people who does not have, any problems with putting whatever you want to put in there, but there's a lot of people that don't know. So what I'll tell you to do is the same tablespoon of browning. You can put a tablespoon of browning or a tablespoon and a half.
Okay.
Okay. And so now I'm gonna, rub the seasoning in. Guys, I'm rubbing again, just to make sure. You want to make sure that everywhere the chicken is, that it's getting some seasoning. No chicken should be left behind. Guys, I'm finished with the seasoning of the chicken, so now I'm gonna put my black-eyed peas to soak.
What, Mommy? Just explain to them what you mean by to soak.
So I'm gonna wash the peas. When I finish throwing it in here, then I am going to put water in it along with garlic pegs and then leave it for a couple hours before I start cooking it.
Mommy, not 24 hours you leave it for? 24 hours is not a couple hours?
It's a couple hours, yes. I'm not sure I'm going to use all this.
Okay.
But, as you know, we don't have measurements with what we do, so...
Look, people. Look like pretty. Don't it pretty, people?
And when you soak it...
Oh my God, that's my favorite piece, people.
Yes, when you soak it, it swells up.
Yeah, that's my favorite, people. Me have to tell them right now. That's my favorite.
I'm going to wash it now, people. So, guys, I washed the peas twice. And then I catch fresh water on it, which I'm going to put the garlic in to soak for a couple hours, as I said. So normally, we Jamaican, I'm going to use the bottom of this bottle
to the browning bottle
to beat up the, people, beat up
to crush
the
she
onion.
mean crush the garlic, people. She's crushing the garlic.
3 pegs of it. Okay, and that's it. I leave it right there for a couple hours.
24 hours, people. 24 hours.
Then what I'm going to do now, cut up the carrot in strips. Because that's how I want it to be.
Oh, those are the strips they're doing?
Yes, yes. Guys, this is the finished product of 4 carrots. Right? You see? That's a lot, right? 4 carrots. Also, I have the strips that I have left of the finished product of carrots. These, I'm not going to throw them out. Okay?
Yeah, we don't waste food, people.
Yes, I'm not going to waste them. When my chicken is cooking, I'll just cut them in half and throw them in there. Okay guys, this is the peas. See? This is how the peas looks after soaking for a couple of hours.
24 hours.
So I'm gonna now put it in the pot along with some water and, you know, turn the stove on. Put it in the pot with water for it to kind of slow cook. See guys, I did it all. So now I'm gonna add the water to it. This peas is very easy to cook, so I don't have to put a lot of water because I'm also gonna be using coconut milk. Guys, this amount of water to this amount of peas. I don't put a lot of water because I just want the peas to be cooked a little bit and get a little soft, and then I'll put the coconut milk in. Now I'm gonna test my peas. See how soft it is? If it's still not soft enough, I'm just gonna pour the coconut milk in so the coconut milk can be cooked along with the peas. This is my coconut milk. Very rich and thick. I buy Grace coconut milk and I put 4 cans of coconut milk right here. Now I'm gonna pour it in the peas. Now I'm stirring the coconut milk in the peas. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Yes guys, still stirring the coconut milk in the peas. I'm also gonna put water, just bring it up a little bit up to right here where the peas got it marked. So I'm gonna throw the water up to there so you know the coconut milk along with the peas and the water will cook together. So I'm gonna leave that right now so it can continue boiling up and get the peas a bit softer.
For how long? How long will you leave it?
I'm gonna be leaving this for about 25 minutes. Okay guys, so I'm gonna now pour the oil, and I use canola oil. I also use olive oil. Let me pour it in.
You have to make sure your pot is hot before you pour the oil in, people.
Very hot, very hot. That's the amount of oil I use for my brown stew chicken. Okay guys, see, this is my chicken that I seasoned and soaked for a couple of hours. Actually guys, this is 2 chicken, 2 older chicken, and I cut them up in small pieces. So I'm gonna put it in the pot now. This pot is so hot, people.
Make sure your oil is very hot, people. You gotta put the cooking when you're right, people.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna pour all of it now.
So people, the reason why you don't put all of it at once, because you don't want the oil splashed in. So
Right.
you put a little bit at a time, and once it you know it's safe, you put all of it in.
So guys, this is what it looks like for now. I'm gonna get the cover and I'm gonna cover the pot and allow it to steam.
How long it gonna stay there?
About 30 to 45 minutes.
All right.
Max. Yes.
You hear, people? 30 to 45 minutes.
I'm gonna also be looking on the peas again, so you guys can peep in while I'm doing that. See?
All right. See the people?
Yeah.
It's getting ready.
Yes. And then I'm gonna have to season it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Mommy, wait. Tell the people what I mean by seasoning.
I use scallion and thyme and pepper, olive pepper, green pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, just any olive pepper that you have you can use. I peeled off the scallion, beat it up with a bottle if you have one, and you throw it in along with the thyme. Guys, I stripped the scallion, wash them. Now I'm gonna beat them up and put in the pot. See? I use my browning bottle. bottom of it. That's it. And I'm gonna throw it in the pot along with my thyme. So I would just like to tell you one little thing. I switch pots. Reason being, this is a bigger pot that I'm cooking the rice and peas in. And this is the bigger burner. So when I put the rice pot on over here, everything is not boiling like I want my coconut milk to boil the peas. So I switched it and put it here and then put the chicken pot over here. But before I put the rice in, guys, I'm gonna switch it back. Reason being, this burner is very hard to turn on low. So it will burn the rice up. So I'll be switching it back just in case you guys take notice. I'm just letting you guys know. So now I'm gonna put the seasoning in. This is a pepper that I washed. Put in my scallion, which you saw me beat up. Throw that in. My thyme, I'm gonna put some of that in also. So,
People, let me tell you something. It's not that it can't turn on, it's that she don't know how to turn it down, people.
Really now? I'm gonna check my chicken so you guys can see how it looks already in the pot. Here you go, see? And it's not finished yet. You know, it's not yet finished, but I'm just, you know, I'm just showing you guys. Have enough gravy, there you go, you know, because you have to have enough gravy to eat with your rice and peas.
Well, you have that much thing so it can cook it down and then simmer down. It's going to go down, people, not going to eat this much.
Yeah, it's not going to be this much, you know, but just, I'm just showing you. This is not even, it's not even done yet, and look at it. So I'm going to cover this back, allow it to cook some more, and then, you know, you'll see the finished product. I'm going to put some more salt in the peas and coconut milk pot. This is natural sea salt. The other salt, as you put a spoon or two in there, it's done. So I'm going to put this amount in here, and then I'm going to taste.
People, I'm sorry for the noise in the background that a cat here try to eat something in the background. And the kids them are making noise in the background with their video game. But you know, next time, people, may I just kick them off of the video game so we can do the shooting.
Yeah, so I need to put a little bit more. And this should be it. There you go, guys.
So is that like a tablespoon and a half you put in there?
Yes.
Yeah, I have to do the measurement for the people because she know the measurement. I don't know how she teach people for cook. I should not have the measurement down.
Guys, this is, I'm sorry if I am not able to tell you guys the measurement. Since I have been cooking my whole entire time, since I was 9, I've never measured anything. You can ask my kids, never. And the food is always good though. This is my rice that I washed. So now I'm gonna put it in the peas and the coconut milk. Remember, guys, you have to wash your rice at least 2 or 3 times.
And it's basmati rice.
Yes, that's the one I use, or the jasmine rice.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So now I'm gonna put
Mommy,
my rice
how much
in.
cups of rice you put in?
This is 10 cups of rice.
All right.
Because remember, my family is huge. This is done. This is the finished product of my brown stew chicken, but not quite so. Remember, I did carrots, so I'm gonna have to put my carrots in now. Stirring, guys, so I can make sure everything gets in.
Yes, you see, people, and look. Carrot is very good for your eyesight. And me blind over here, people, so me love carrot.
Including myself.
And you see the scotch bonnet in the corner?
Yeah.
Or ketchup? We love scotch bonnet pepper, people.
See
Sometimes we all
idea?
put, yeah, sometimes we all put 2 in night, people.
So this now is gonna be covered and steamed till it's done.
Look on it. I don't want you to not get none.
Pull up, people, pull up. Okay? Every time I cook, you guys can pull up. Okay? You get a dish.
I don't know who I
you know,
got them in.
come with your dish. I'll let you in, guys. Just pull up. Let me hear some horns tooting outside there, okay?
Alright.
Yes, guys. I'm ready now for the grand finale, okay? Here we go. Ta-da! Look at it. Look at it.
The rice looks shelly. And it not done. I don't know if it's done. I think it's done yet.
No.
It's almost done.
So I'm gonna use my fork, this big one here, and I'm gonna, you know, kind of tease it up, like meaning I'm gonna rake it up then, like that. See, it's not fully, but done.
But you have to bring up
But I
what's on
have
the
to
bottom
right so that everything can, you
to
know.
the top. Yes.
And it's gonna finish cooking it for another 20 or 25 minutes. It should be done. Yes, guys, finished product. Okay, finished product that I'm gonna put on this very pretty plate for you guys so you can see. You know. Guys, this is the finished product of my Blackeye rice and peas and brown stew chicken with veggies to the side. Guys, remember, you can say I didn't teach you today how to cook rice and peas and brown stew chicken. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Jamaica Is A Series, and hoping to see you next time, same place. Remember, comment, subscribe, and put the notification bell on. Love you guys and thank you for watching.